Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Soulstone Survivors, a game that seems to be going for the exact dead center between Vampire Survivors and Diablo, which honestly is a combination I'm quite excited about. I feel like the arena survival genre is becoming really samey. It might be kind of fun to see what would adding the elements of a traditional action RPG very directly, I believe, drawing inspiration mostly from Diablo. I'm curious to see what that is going to be like. So we have, oh my gosh, we got a bunch of different characters and stuff to unlock here. Holy moly. Available in the full version. Yeah, we're going to be checking out the demo here for right now. We're going to be playing the Spellbreaker, max health, body mass? 20 body mass? Is that good? Damage resistance, damage reduction, cooldown modifier, a little bit slower. Has the Silver Spellblade. Slashes targets in direction you're aiming at, causing 50 damage. Hello? Oh, I've selected. Okay, so I've selected, now I fight. Gotcha. Oh, okay, so there's like some different zones we get, and they have different materials. I feel like, yeah, so here's the thing. I am not typically one to sort of love heavy meta progression in my roguelikes, but I feel like this almost, it takes away all of the pretense of it being anything other than kind of like a long form game you just put a lot of time into and grind up, and that's sort of the point, it seems. Okay, so we have a dodge, and we do have the ability to aim this, not to mention that the visual style is pretty solid, if a bit quiet. The game, one moment. Well, apologies, that's as loud as it gets, I guess. I tried to buff it up a bit more. We'll see here. But yeah, okay, so we do have the actual active of a dodge here, which is already way, and the fact that we can aim in a specific direction, already way more than a lot of other games will typically allow. Okay, so we got a level up. We hit Q. Okay. Here we go. I got increase the damage of all existing skills of type physical by 20%. Increases the level of all affected skills by 1. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Increases damage of specifically slash by 30% and increase skill level by 1. I don't know what skill level means per se. I'm assuming it levels it up to the next version. All of your attacks have a 15% chance to apply Doom, causes 20 damage after 5 seconds. I mean, alright, Hades. Duration refreshes if another Doom effect is applied. Okay. Damage is increased with new applications. Okay. I mean, this just seems like the logical thing to go for. We have no rerolls, no banish. I like the thought of that. If that's implying that maybe we will get the ability to completely remove things from the pool. There's something a little interesting about that. But yeah, I think it's no secret that I'm typically not a meta progression guy, but there is always this weird fine line where when the game goes so hard into it that it doesn't even feel like a roguelike anymore, it comes out the other end and I'm like, okay, this is a nice idle game. You know what I'm saying? There's just this fine line where I feel like a lot of games have an identity crisis. And this seems to be going for, that game where you just put a whole bunch of time into, potentially. Holy crap, this guy. Okay, let's get this level up. Ooh, active skills. Active skills. In my arena survival roguelike, large explosion at your position, dealing 100 damage to nearby enemies, applying burn and pushing them back. You are also propelled into the air, but take no damage from the explosion. These are some, actually interesting abilities, too, I will say. I do think that, a lot of these things are coming from art asset packs, for whatever it's worth. If you've seen them before, don't think that they're stolen. I think they just come from asset packs, to make that clear. Summon 3 skeletons to fight for you. I mean, that sounds great. Let's do it. So it says that's an active. Did I activate that by pressing 2 just now? Because I did try to press 2. Okay, so they're in there. They're doing a little bit of work. Hold up. All of your attacks have a 15% chance to apply burn. I do wonder if that happens on my my allies as well. But I'm going to go with this since if we have a rare, I'm going to go for that. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't have the key. Oh, I was hoping that dash would let me get through there. Man, we're getting so many upgrades. Reduce all damage taken by 10%. 100% chance to deal a crit on enemies that have full health. Increase your movement speed. Honestly, Right now, I'm feeling like just like a little bit more movement speed would go a long way. Eliminate the Lords of the Void. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it says active skill for that. I think that might be misleading. I think that it will activate itself. I'm just going to check here. Yeah, it activates itself on that cooldown. But we can get all of these things to be activating on cooldown like that. A powerful strike in the direction you're aiming at, dealing 50 damage and an extra 20 per stack of bleed on the affected targets, applying fragility. Okay, we could. Random creates a wall of fire at the feet of a random enemy, applying burn to anybody that crosses it. Ground in front of you with a thunder strike, 350 damage. Stunning confusion. Sure. So honestly, here's the thing. They are all on separate timers, and they are all activating automatically. That being said, we know exactly, like, we have a good visual representation of exactly when they're going to be showing up. So we can move our cursor accordingly when we need to. God, I'm just getting so many freaking levels. I have 3 levels right now. They're coming maybe a little too fast. Maximum health, honestly? Sure. Damage, increase damage of all your electric abilities. That'd be Thunderclap. It's very specific, though. Crits have a 50% chance of applying bleed. Like, these are some actually cool abilities, though. Let's go with that for now. Oh, lightning upgrade. So maybe we go with this. Fires a lightning projectile towards a random enemy. Piercing a random enemy. Okay, so that one we wouldn't theoretically have to aim. Piercing through enemies in a line, causing 300 damage and confuse. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to have one that we don't have to aim, so that we only manage the... Well, actually, that might have just been a coincidence that it happened to go right where we wanted. Like, we're getting so many level ups, and obviously, like, there's a huge part of me that's like, that's amazing. But dang, the flow. The flow is very interrupted by it. I imagine the higher level we get... Oh, there's some materials there. The higher level we get, the slower they'll come. I'm actually, like, genuinely, for pacing's sake, I'm going to wait until I get a second level. Like, which will probably be... Yeah, I was going to say, which will probably be about 2 seconds here. Increase critical strike potency. So critical strike damage by 20%. Let's get more of that. Increase the range in which you pick up things by 60%. Or we could get the lightning bolt up. Let's get the extra range. Yeah, I don't know. This is... It's just a simple thing, but it feels like a... I don't know. Some part of it feels like a more honest version of what these games are kind of going for. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that we come in here, we try and grind materials to make new runes and stuff like that. It feels like it's going all out on a concept that like a lot of the games in this genre are kind of just shoehorning the meta progress into like a game that would be better without it. This is just like, this no pretense, absolutely no pretense. This is a loot treadmill kind of an experience, but it could be a really fun one. And I'm liking these upgrades. I think that they're interesting. I like the idea of having all of these on that flat cooldown that you get to watch and aim accordingly. I think that that's a nice active way of doing it. Intimidating Shout seems like a good thing to get. It's just an AoE that'll reduce their armor, get more damage increase. All of your attacks have a chance of applying... I mean, we could. Let's get a chance of doing some burn. So I do wonder if the other characters have different types of abilities they can get compared to this. I also wonder if we really should start exploring. At this point, like, it feels like I really want to keep staying around there because... Okay, no, there is a max limit to the zone. But I guess... See, and also the fact that there's these materials scattered around for you to pick up and collect for your... Oh, we actually have to get him. Oh, we've summoned a boss. Alexi the Plaguebringer. This is... Yes, I'm seeing some Diablo-esque elements there. Empower you and all of your nearby allies. Okay, increasing movement speed and reducing cooldowns. That could be good, but we also have Thunderstrike on a random enemy, Stun and Confusion. This gets upgraded. This buffs up us and our skeletons. I'm going to do that. Get out. Get out. Because, like, yeah, it's the thing. This game feels like a combination of, oh my god, that's both a more honest version of the like arena survival roguelike genre, or like at least what's popular in it, and also a more honest version of Diablo, to be fair. Like, genuinely. Oh my god. Eliminate the monsters to summon a lord. Okay, so, okay, so there's explosive boys. Increased health of the skeletons. And also increase the skill level. Let's do that, sure. Like, I can increase my health, but so far, so fine on that. Okay, that AoE is getting a little bit caught up in the ground there. Yeah, like, here's the thing. Like, I don't want to say, don't have these level ups come so fast. Because then it's like, you know, without them, you're going to die quick. But I wish that they were just a little bit, they showed up a little bit less often, but were a little more potent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for pacing's sake, they showed up less often, but did more. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, what do we got? Shield wall. Replace choices with passive power-ups. Ooh. So that's an option that you get. That's like a really nice quality of life thing. It's a passive you get if you have all actives, I assume. This is an epic that only increases lightning bolt, which that kind of, oh, that feels bad to see, man. It's an epic, though. I'll tell you what, I'll take it, and then maybe we'll replace something with another lightning bolt at some point here. Get out. All right. Increase experience point receipt. I mean, I think we have, like, quite a bit left at this point. If this is just the first... I'm assuming that you are a Lord of the Void. I'm assuming. Slash and Thunderclap up. I believe that also increases the level of them, too. Yeah, it's level 7 right now. Holy moly. I do know each of the different characters had a different base attack. Okay, wanted to get in there. Ooh! Brutal, brutal, brutal. I just want to at least get Alexi down, right? Fire range. This is a ranged move. Physical melee. I don't know what I would replace, though. Right about now. Lightning bolt. Yes. Get out, get out, get out. Oh, that stung. That stung. Do we get HP regen over the course of time? I got Alexi. Okay. So I got some kind of special Soulstone there. I don't know if that's maybe like a... I don't know exactly what that'll be for. I'm assuming it'll let us upgrade something back at home, you know? Okay, we got some kind of big boy. Let's get more materials. Okay, we got... Oh, and probably enough to get level 3 here, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I want to just keep hitting the button and leveling up, too. Like... But let me tell you, when you play, you're just like, okay, I just want to collect them all and just be like, action, decision, action, decision. I guess I think it's probably early enough for that. Increase the area of effect of all your projectiles. Why do we have to keep getting epics that only affect lightning bolt? I'm gonna have to look for another projectile that is worth having. Poison bomb. So I'm assuming we will get to pick exactly what it is that we replace. Thunderclap, lightning bolt. I mean, intimidating shout reduces it. Okay. Oh, intimidating shout reduces the damage they deal. I don't know why I thought that was an armor break. Probably based off of the symbol. Random line pierce. Boom, 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 boom. Poison cloud. Wait. Poison bomb, dealing 40 damage, applies poison instantly to target's hit, leaving poison puddle on the ground. Sure, we'll do that. All instant skills. Slash and Thunderclap. Crit of all attacks. I mean, that sounds good too, but... You know what? Let's get this back up to, or try and get this back up in line with everything else here. God, there's so much experience all the hell around. It seems like, you know, like, should we go and pick up all the materials? It seems like maybe, but, like going super exploring around for all the, and I'm not talking experience. I know I should be getting all that. It's just so scattered around. But it's like, it seems like it sort of spawns. I don't think there's a finite amount of it anywhere, you know what I'm saying? I think that it's going to keep on spawning in other areas. Like, you would think since we've never been over here that this would be an abundant source of these materials, but there's honestly not. And the fact that if we go up here and we do like a little bit more of a direct focus on the farming aspect here, that we won't, you know, we're not going to be as likely to summon the boss because it gets summoned based off of how many enemies you kill and then not based off of how long you last. That's also quite interesting. That's a neat balancing system for making it so if you get stronger, like your character gets way, 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 way stronger, you will reach that boss way faster. That's a good, like, there's a lot of things that, see, like, if you cut out the pretense and you lean into this as something that is supposed to be, like, something you come back to and you grind and you play more and more and get stronger, if you cut out that pretense, you can afford to make a bunch of quality of life decisions that help facilitate that concept. And that's what this game seems to be doing. And I like, honestly, I respect it. Bloodlust, I could ditch Bloodlust as well for another. Is this a ranged? Thunderstrike is ranged, and it is also lightning. So I think that that's going to be a good call for us. All right. I feel like we're going to have a rude awakening. Oh my god, the second we get hit by, like, any attack that's not just the bomb boys. Okay. So wonder how many... We got 3,000 crystals. I think that the first character just cost, like... I could have sworn they cost, like, 500 or something. Maybe it's 5,000, and the other one's 10,000. Well, I also cannot stress how nice it is to have a baked-in dodge. Like, I cannot stress how handy and nice that feels. Uh-oh. That being said, I do get body blocked on a lot of enemies. Like, I wish my player hitbox as far as, like, bumping into enemies was a little bit smaller. Like, I'm fine if my hurt box is the same, but, like, my collision box, I wish that was a little bit smaller. Yes, that's what we've been working towards. Hit me with some passives, honestly. Crits have a 50% chance to apply bleed. We still don't have any rerolls or banishes. Again, I'm very curious about the banish. I would imagine that that's like the more you play, the more banishes you get. Oh, God. Is that circle something that we do? The blue circle? That's part of the issue. Oh, that's the poison pool. That's what that is there. Okay, all right. This is getting to the point where we're probably going to kick the bucket here, which is a shame because the boss is about to be stunned, like, showing up here. Get out. Let's try and get 2 levels so we can, all right. Movement speed up actually sounds amazing right now. Damage of all the Thunderstrike skills, sure. Alexi the Plague Bearer, hello. Did we just, like, get unlucky and see the same one, or is there only one? It is a demo, so, like, this kind of thing could definitely change. And the good news about dealing with, like, if you are doing a situation where you're using a lot of, like, store assets, guess what? Adding more content is not as difficult because you don't have to wait for the art. Hit me with the passives. That feature is so nice. It's crazy. Damage of all your melee skills. See, it feels like it is probably better to kind of go for a theme, or at the very least have lots of, like, you know, maybe half of them will have range and half of them will have lightning or something like that. I'm gonna go with the double epic upgrade on my skeletons. They take 2 less damage now. Oh boy. At this point, I'm kind of just like, maybe try and let the skeletons do their thing, while I hopefully run around and heal, which I'm not sure how I heal. Like, I definitely have been healing, but I couldn't tell you which thing is doing it. Okay. Oh my god, the boss is taking basically nothing. We've got cobras now. I'm still at 47. Is it like the blue material? No, it's not the... Okay. Yeah. The player collisions, while things get kind of like a little bit on the messier side, is one of the most... I think this is... Oh, it's not my poison. That must be the Cobra poison? Or probably Alexi the Plague Bearer. I assume that the plague-looking thing is probably an Alexi the Plague Bearer situation. I think our days are numbered here. Let's get in here with a big bang. Come on. I tried to get close enough there. Let's just watch our lightning strike timer. Our thunderclap. Get in and do that. Because that's our biggest damage dealing thing. It's on a massive cooldown, but we can do some work. Did that guy just like throw a snake? Okay. Get out. Get out. I'm trying to get... there was a skeleton behind me. Okay. Get out, get out, get out. I will admit, like, with how chaotic everything is, it is easier to dodge attacks than you would think. That being said, like, if I want to actually get in there and hit the boss, like, it feels like right now, because I'm so weak, I kind of have to forcefully take attacks. Oh, the snakes are resistant to poison. So it seems like there's, like, elemental strength and weaknesses potentially to keep track of as well. Okay, even less damage taken on the skeletons. Sounds great to me. I'm level 35. I feel like our time is, oh my god, very much numbered here. I really want this experience, but it's all in the poison. Get out of there. Oh, shoot. All right, let's get in here with the slam. Good. Okay, not the place to be. Not the place to be. And the good news is it seems like... Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel like we probably made it decently far enough. So we got 5,000... This is the thing. And then it puts the focus on this a little bit more so. So we have the characters. How much does it cost to unlock? 4,000. 4,000. Okay, so it is 4,000, 10,000. They have different... like a different staff. So the blacksmith is how I would... create the other materials. Oh, and you get a different weapon. Like, a different weapon means a different... completely different set of stats. Oh, that's actually really interesting. So, there's more characters than it seems to imply, really. Like, I would imagine that, based off of the look of it, they technically probably get stronger over time. There's only 3 characters in the demo right now. But, yeah, there's a bunch of different ones that you can eventually get, it seems there. Runes will be available in the full version. Yeah, there's the skill tree. Okay, so they just straight up cost flat gems. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So what is this? Arcane Weaver has less health, more damage, less damage resistance. Okay, I mean, you know what? Sure, we'll unlock them. I wish there was like a little bit of a like. Here's the thing: if you're gonna make this like the grinding going about the meta progress stuff, make it so that when you buy anything new, it's like dopamine central. Like I'm just saying, just saying. The fact that I had to double check to see I actually pressed the button is funny. Yeah, and then there's of course, if we're going meta progress, there's the obviously gonna be this super deep strengthen up your character kind of a situation. Selected runes. I'm curious what these are going to be. It uses a different type of currency, it seems. Corrupted Soulstone, slaying the first boss of the void, second boss of the void, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, lesser. Alright, so we'll select this. Fight. Map progress 35%. Interesting. So I'm going to assume that this is a more difficult one. Can be found, used to forge weapons. So we have, let's see. The Spellbreaker. So, to upgrade your staff, to upgrade this character's staff, we would have to fight in this zone. But it's almost like maybe we should keep on going on the same one. But for the sake of the video, like, obviously, if I was just trying to grind out and get, like, a specific weapon upgrade, it seems like it'd be a lot more logical to go here. But let's go check out this one. I don't know if it's, like... Ooh. Okay, so this one's, like, it's a little bit more on the chaotic front. Like, we don't have too much control over it. We do get a dash still. I absolutely love that they made the dash innate to all characters, and they didn't hide it behind, like, oh, this one character's special abilities that they actually get, you know, player autonomous movement that is good feeling. I'm glad that they didn't do that. Remains to be seen whether or not this zone is going to be actually more difficult than the others or just different. 100% chance to crit full HP. I'll start with Brutal Strikes. I don't know how... Oh. It seems like I'm making him bleed every single time. Nope. There we go. We finally didn't make somebody bleed. Huh. It seems like it's just happening 50% of the time regardless of a crit. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe it's not on crit. Maybe it's just a 50% chance for any attack. Is there a place to see your perks? Oh, down here. Yeah, your crits have a 50% chance of applying bleed. It seems like it's not quite right. A void that pulls enemies in a large area towards a specific spot. Projectile towards a random enemy, piercing through enemies in a line. That could be good. Or a glacier. All right, I'm happy with the frostbolt. We're gonna be we're a little bit more glass cannony with this character. So does the projectile go? Wait, is this where we aim? Towards a random enemy. Okay, so yeah, we're getting some that are a little bit more random, some that are a little bit more towards cursor. I always prefer towards cursor ability type things in a game like this than towards character facing. It just always feels awkward. I'm just gonna get to level 2. Okay. Crit strike chance up sounds like a good idea with what we've got. 15% chance to slow a target, reducing their movement speed. Honestly, the just being faster ourselves is probably better, but I don't care because this one seems more fun and thematic. Okay. Okay. Look at the glacier. Look at the glacier. I'm assuming that one's random too. It seems like a lot of the the spells are a little bit more on the random front. A little bit more auto attacky, auto battlery in a sense. I'm gonna go obviously going for the crit things or the spell thing specifically sounds nice, but I feel like a crit strike potency across the board is a good call. I don't know if this character is just like a little bit worse, but the experience is coming a little bit slower. Increase the damage of all existing channeled spells by 20%. Obviously, this is immediately better. Does this apply retroactively if we got a new channeled spell? I feel like I doubt it. I feel like it probably doesn't. That's going to be my hunch. Maybe we're killing things faster because we were able to get specific upgrades a little bit earlier last time. Like, I bet you this is going to make a pretty big difference. Currently, our build sucks for... Oh, single target, boys. Yeah, the dodging of the attacks in this compared to most arena survival roguelikes as well is way better. I'll go with Bloodlust for now because I don't want to go with the other things that we already kind of got. Like, I want to lean into the stuff we have. Bloodlust kind of just makes everything we have a little bit better. I'm just hoping this will give me a level up. Get out! So we got 2. Oh my god. Well, now I'm like, okay, now we might as well just wait for 3. Like, I'm not going to die in that amount of time, right? Right? Frostbolt up. 100% chance to crit enemies with full health. Actually works really well with us. Whenever you apply chill, there's a chance to apply fragility. Increases all damage received. Okay. Piercing shout reduces armor by 50%. Oh, was there another one and it had a pretty similar symbol? Is that what's going on? Powerful strike in the direction you're aiming. Does 60 damage, extra 24 for every stack of bleed. Actually, considering I'm hopefully applying a decent chunk of bleed, that sounds quite nice. Like, whenever we crit, we have a chance to apply the bleed. That gives us the ability to hopefully single target focus down one specific unit a little bit better, giving me a little bit more specific, intentional autonomy over my attacks. Okay, now we're finally going to go for a specific thing there. Crit strike, extra potency. I'm hoping we're getting lots of crits. I can't... It sure seems like lots of crits are coming out. We should probably go do some farming. It almost seems like the random abilities try not to hit the materials, which I'll say is probably for the best. I do wish we automatically picked up the, like, the crystal materials from the ore, because they're a little bit harder to see than some of the other stuff. Just kind of strewn about. Just hit me with a level 2, please. Hit me with a level 2. I want to do 2 at once. Alright, so yeah, piercing shout could be a good call. Sure. Yeah, I want to kind of lean into the concept of what we have already. Oh, it's Alexi the Plague Bearer. There may only... Like, I think I'm just unlucky. I don't think that there's just one boss in the game right now. Like, I know that there is supposed to be different bosses, it seems like, for, like, first, second, third, everything like that. A reminder that, yeah, it is a demo, so all this stuff is subject to change, but the core framework is way more appealing to me than anyone might think, considering my track record of what I enjoy. But I don't know, it's all about how it's applied and the intent of the game, which a lot of games seem to have kind of muddied and are almost this dishonest thing, you know? Increases the range in which you collect items and experience. It seems so nice. Do we have that frost thing, though? Where it was like... Did I pick that? I know the other one is better. Like, it's better across the board, but... Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we're so close to just getting level 2. Like, that's the thing, is... Oh! Whoa! Okay. Give me some passives. Crit chance. I don't know. This is starting to become a problem. We are more frail. I'm trying to go a little bit more wild glass cannon to go for synergistic stuff, but it's kind of like... It's going to be good later. Like, we're applying lots of slow and everything. Yeah, how do I get health back? Like, I'm assuming it's just kind of over time. Oh, I got womboed. Yeah, that guy he's slightly more difficult than the other just by nature of him being less tanky. Yeah, we got 6. Maybe the zone is more difficult on top of that as well. I'm not sure. Just feels like that's just the way to go. Like, I don't know that there's ever like a limit. I don't think there's a limit, so you just kind of go for them all anyways. No achievements in it yet. Character's 10,000 for a hunter type unit. 3 arrows in the direction you're aiming at. 30 damage to all enemies and applying fragility. Ooh. I mean, that does sound neat. Like, we'll take this character to this zone. I imagine that these are going to be in the full release, or it's coming out in early access, I would assume. Most games like this do. No specific planned release time. It doesn't say if it'll be early access or not. Yeah, just for the sake of showing off different stuff, we'll go out here. This... Okay. This looks very Diablo to me. The others, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, there's been some zones like that, but like... Okay, I do like that. It looks like it hits those only after there's no other enemies in your radius. Like, there's a lot of just neat little quality of life things that make it so they really try and stay out of your way for maximum just dopamine. Okay. That being said, like, I don't know. Like, I wonder... I hope that... Whoa! Okay, there's a legendary. All of your existing skills of type projectile will now be cast one more time when they're activated? I wish we got it later, but, like... Okay, so now we shoot 2. I was just about to say, like, we're running into a lot of the same stuff, but apparently there's a legendary category we haven't been noticing, or haven't been finding yet. Alright. I'm assuming that it does not stack retroactively. I'm going to go for Might. Like, I'm going to try and lean into the fact that I have this crazy ability now on my arcane missiles. I'm just going to try and lean into that a bit. Do I go get those rocks? Do I go farming? I'm assuming the stuff that we get here upgrades the weaponry for the hunter. It's also worth noting that each character does have their own unique weapon and their own unique thing in all of their unique weapon. So even if there is, I mean, we are seeing new stuff still, and we haven't tried a lot of the others. Increased damage down by 15%. Like, even if that were the case, just knowing that there's all those new characters coming out means that there is a lot of abilities for sure that will definitely be coming out still. I mean, I'm happy to keep on increasing this. I'd like to get a level up more specifically on it, though. Go. Like, I'd like to just get level up your blank. I'm just trying to see. I'm going to try a different approach. Kind of tunnel vision in a little bit more on this. Like, high HP targets are going to love that I have this build, and by that I mean it's going to be very bad against high HP targets. Oh no. We'll add a little bit of Doom. I've not really done that. Not seeing a lot of Doom stacks come out. Oh, okay, so that's that purple thing there. It's got to be. Piercing shout. Potency. I mean, crits on full HP could be nice. I don't know what a crit is at a base in this game, if it's 2x at a base or what. I'm curious. Like, let's just go super buff here and focus all in on one concept. That being said, I desperately hope... God, the Doom is actually really nice. Because the Doom is, yeah, it's an AoE. Come on, give me a dang upgrade to my missiles. They're only level 3 right now. Chance to completely block attacks by 7%. Did I get that crit move? I did not. Sure. We'll try this out. But we're going to run into, like, a DPS issue if we aren't already there. Maybe we could check something. Check something else. Throws a Chaos Bomb. It's a projectile. I wonder if it's going to dupe. We'll try out. It's level 1. I don't think so. Yeah, no. I was right. I was right. It's not retroactive, which I kind of like, in a way. Because because it makes it a little bit more exciting to get it on other specific runs. It's not like, you know, obviously a part of me is like, I want all my stuff to be doubled forever always. Like, obviously. Okay, let's get even more Doom. Because multiple stacks of Doom could make it do more damage and apply longer. Could be interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the other character is just better, but the level ups are coming slower every single time we pick this, or every single of the 2 times we pick this character. Large explosion, dealing damage, burning, and knocking back. You are propelled into the air. What is that about? Okay. I was not propelled into the air. So the fire shield is just a passive thing. Oh, it's Alexei the Plague Bearer. Who is this man? I had no idea. A little bit of chill. Are any of these things aimed? Random enemy at your position. So we don't have a lot of aimed stuff at the moment. I'll admit, I would like a little bit more aimed options. I think that would be fun. We're doing a surprising amount of work to this guy, considering the fact that I am such an AoE random damage focused guy. Holy moly. Meteor. Hit me with a random. Reduce the cooldown of the might skill. I mean, it's an epic one. I feel like I have to. Also, it's hard to be mad at it because it's just like, it's just do more damage, the move. Make everything else a bit stronger, the move. Whoa. All this poison's really adding up. The poison is kind of... Oh my god, I dashed out of there perfectly in time. I feel like my my AoE fire thing knocked me into the air and actually kind of saved me. Not a number. I think that man tried to get poisoned, but he can't be poisoned. More Doom. More Doom. Oh my god. So easy to run into the explosive fellas. Big boy dead. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Touch of ice. I can't believe I've never gotten another upgrade for that sucker. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh my god. Yeah, the fact that we're shooting out like chaotic random stuff means there's experience spread everywhere. And I'm having such a difficult time getting to all of it. Just because when I get up to this other thing, there's like over there's 1,000 things that are down and dead. Another 7% chance to completely block things. Sounds nice. Damage of chaos type moves. I'd rather increase the crit of everything. Flame wave. Oh, fire shield. It buffs up this too, even though it's interesting. Short fight. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, so that it does a percentage thing there. Like, it does not increase. God, the experience on this run, it's so... Because of how chaotically my kills come out. At this point, fine. Yeah, I'll go for that one, even though it's not a direct one and it only upgrades the one thing. Like, I fire out 2 of them. I just desperately wanted more and more arcane missile upgrades. That's all I really wanted. Yes. This is better. Like, I kind of like that idea, how there's an upgrade that's like, if you have 2 of the same thing, it's unbelievably better. Like, it's so logically better to go with that thing. But if you have one specific move you're kind of focusing on, there's still a reason to not go that way. You know? I like that. That's a clever concept. Good idea for that. Reduce all damage taken by 1. Just a flat amount. Ooh, flat amount. Oh, God. We're starting to have some problems. I mean, we've been kind of having some problems, but, like, we're really extra starting to have some problems. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know how to heal. I sure feel like my health has gone up before. I will say, if you wanted to go on a farm... Oh, my God. Good dash, good dash, good dash. We propelled like crazy with it. Sure. Right. Okay, wait. I healed... Did I heal after the crystal? If so, that's actually going to become quite rough. Oh my God, the crystal has the freaking healing symbol on it. That's... And this one... Does this give me a damage buff or something then? Oh, it's... See, this is what I'm talking about, though. That's going to be actually kind of a problem. If we want them broken, then it becomes a problem. Because, yeah, like, I have to hit him with my AoE. It doesn't seem like it's giving me, like, a damage booster or anything, I don't think. I think it's just... That just gives me a little bit of the... Uh-oh. It's hard to see that those are plus symbols because of how far away we are. I was just screaming at my screen with the streamer. He absolutely ruined my day. I got sent to the hospital for screaming at my screen so hard. Get out of the way. Oh, we jumped right over all that experience. Piercing shouts. Let's go with just more of a direct upgrade. Holy crap! See, this is the problem with running around and trying to pick up all those crystals, though. Oh boy, the experience is scattered like a son of a gun. Get a little bit of movement speed. Come on! Like I can't hit. Yeah, I think having a little bit of non-random stuff would help us out greatly. All right, run through. Oh my God, the knockback on that. I do miss not having that. What is it? The pickup range upgrade. Was there not? I thought there was a health one over here. Guess not. Just trying to hit level 2 here first. Chaos Bomb. I'm gonna go with more Doom. I feel like I'm probably on my way out here. So going for experience is not going to be a great call. If enemy spawns scale up based off of time, like everything but bosses scale up based off of time, then we are going to be in a really rough shape here soon. Because I'm obviously, like, if you can't tell, I'm just kind of exploring for these health upgrades now. Creating this kind of weird sort of system because I can't. Yeah. Okay, there's one. It's all the way over here. There we go. Did I get it? I got it. Get out. I mean, I think that that's a good idea, having it so that the player has to explore for it, because you are at you lose out on value while you're exploring. It's like, I kind of wish I was standing still, because like I hate how much the experience is getting spread around and everything. It feels terrible to be missing so much of it, but that's kind of just, if you're looking for the health, that's just kind of what's going to happen. And it looks like I wasn't missing so much health upgrades actually, because like they have a pretty big respawn on them, I guess. Buff. Triple buff. And level up all 3. I feel like I know that the other one was the arcane, but this does upgrade our arcane and our survivability, just like our innate survivability as well. Okay. Trying to bait out the attack and dodge. Yeah, we have scaled down improperly here. I think probably due to, genuinely, I think because we were running around looking for all the health upgrades there. Because look how much, like, all of our valued experience is now all over the place instead of in one spot that I can easily double back to. Just like, honestly, yeah, I think my my time is very, very numbered. Oh my god. My days are numbered. Okay. Trying to, yeah. Single target focus. Not really the jam here. Not really the jam here. But we're doing a good job of keeping out all of the little jerks. Like, they can't really seem to make it anywhere for us. Good dash. Like, I'll say with dodging, it really does feel like there is a rewarded player skill element, which is not honestly what I was. I'm just not what I was expecting. I'm happy about that, because truthfully, that's one thing that I think can be better in Diablo. Like, is truly having moves that the player has to properly dodge and interact with, like, often. That, like, I don't know. I'm really realizing how, like, whoop, the similarities between why the heavy metaprog, oh god, I did not want to be in there. Heavy metaprog arena survival roguelike genre got popular and why Diablo is so, you know, loved. I think there's a lot of similar reasons and overlap as to why, which makes this such a natural deduction about what to do with, you know, with the genre. More crits. Okay, stand over here, please, Doom thing. Did I get it? I don't know if I got the health. I might have. I think I got it, but I took extra damage. I will say, it's kind of nice the experience doesn't go away, at the very least. I almost wish it did it to an extent so that I didn't feel like I had to run around and like a chicken with my head cut off here. But, yeah, it's everywhere, all of the time. But I think I might actually beat the second boss just by nature of running away. Which is, oh, but we also, here's an issue. I'm looking at the meter up there. I'm getting close to the spot where I might spawn two bosses at the same time because I am avoiding conflicts so much for, like, looking for health pickups, which I'll admit, I sort of wish I didn't learn about this, the HP crystal mechanic. I kind of feel like I don't like running around as much as I like doing tight dodges. Because this feels like it's a good way of going about it, really, like, for surviving. As long as I don't hit the cap where I summon the next boss, we'll be good. Flame wave. Fine. Woo! Get out. Healed up. Alright, let's maybe focus up on Big Boy Boss a little bit for a sec. Oh, that went further than it looked like it was going to. Okay. The fact that we can actually dodge that is nice. Good. 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 Oh my god. I'm trying. Trying to go crazy with it. Oh, bad dodge, bad dodge, bad dodge. Too early, too early, too early, too early. Nice. Uh-oh. Is more different, Alexi the Plaguebringer. That being said, this one is going to die here in a moment. Oh, no. I got knocked down. But I get up again. All right, well, we at least got the boss. Let's try and... No, don't you do that to me right before I can get the crystal. That's so annoying. Huge amount of crystals gained, though, for, like, unlocking new stuff. Again, for the blacksmith, what would it be like for... Bap, bap, bap. Like, there's a very clear, like, recipes, materials. Very clear lineup progression, you know? Which I think is kind of nice. Select a material. But yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. I am not a heavy meta progression boy, but like I said, there's certain games that go so heavy on it, like so heavy on it that it comes across on the other end, and it really provides a nice like idle game experience, more so, which I think is kind of what's going on here. It's a nice seamless blending of elements of like a Diablo style game, or at least the visuals and presentation and kind of atmosphere, and a little bit of just a little bit of flavor in that sense, and merging that properly with kind of like the arena survival roguelike genre. There's no absolute hiding that there is an unbelievable amount of stuff to do and unlock over the course of time. Seems like, you know, each weapon, I imagine, yeah, so there's this, you get the slash, which then you could get heavy strike instead, which sort of looks like, yeah, it has a completely different set. So there's all these different characters. They all seem to have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 different weapons with different move sets and everything on them. So let me check you here. 30 health. Yeah, it's... Okay, hold on. Let me just select that and go back and forth. Yeah, it's like you're unlocking a different flavor of the same characters. It's kind of like the best thing I can think of is it's sort of like the weapon unlock system in Hades, where you unlock a weapon and then there's the like the subclasses of that weapon that might as well just be a completely different character. You know, like you are technically playing the same character, but the weapon is so different that it really isn't. So you could probably multiply the amount of characters here by 5, you know what I'm saying? And that's like all of the different starting abilities you can have mixed with everything on top of like the runes, the skill tree, everything like that. The only fear is like, does this get too easy at max upgrades? I'm not sure. Does that matter? I don't know. But it's a nice time. It's a nice time knowing full well that it's a grind it game. Like, it is a grind it game through and through, and it's good and it comes out on top if you are looking for something that is specifically intended to be a time sink. Like, it comes out the other end of frustration, and it feels like it's an intentional thing, and it's not shoehorning it onto something completely different, you know? But alas, that is that. That is going to do it here for today for Soulstone Survivors. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I feel like anyone, including myself, would think, considering my typical taste. But there's a demo out now on Steam you can check out for free. That's why the music stopped. I was tabbed out to check that. Release sometime in 2022. I think it's worth checking out if you need a good time sink. You know, something to play a couple, you know, like for 15, 20 minutes in the morning or whatever, and you just want to get some unlocks or something like that. You can go pick up certain materials to get certain weapon upgrades. Again, this feels like an honest take of a lot of what's going on with the genre, and I applaud it for at least being so upfront about it. But alas, thank you for watching. Check out the channel, Roguelikes and more, every single day. If this is the kind of game you are into, this is the kind of channel you should be subscribed to. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!